Hello everyone, welcome back. The angle is still terrible. We do not change this. I'm supposed to receive my new phone holder today. So we will see. Okay, so it's Tuesday, May 17th. I accidentally accepted an order on UberEats. Different day, same shit. I think it was $15 for 6 miles going into the hills for the restaurant that is there. I think I'm gonna do it because the orders that I've been getting so far are like so bad. This is the first order that is quote unquote not too bad, let's say. So I decided to keep it. I was about to drop it, and then I was like, I think I'm gonna keep it because I saw her order and it's 6 items, so there is a possibility of a hidden tip here, and I'm right next to the restaurant, so let's do this. Food is picked up. She has 2 drinks. The food was ready, but so I don't like when it's the 2 girls that look like each other. Basically, I like the girl but she was at the counter taking orders, and I like her. I don't like the other 2. Why? Because they ignore you. So basically, you'll go in and there is a shelf for the online orders, but then when they are drinks, they don't put the order on the shelf. You have to ask them, which is fine with me. You know, I don't mind. I'd rather have drinks that are made right now than made like 10 minutes ago. My problem is when you are waiting on the side out of the line because you're not waiting for, you don't want to order. You're just telling them because you know the order is in the fridge and they just have to do the drink. And basically, instead of looking at you and be like, hey, I'll be with you in a second if they are busy, no, they just don't look at you right in the eyes. You know what I mean? Those kind of people, what they do, they look like around, they look on the right, they do on the left, but they don't look at you at all. So you just waste my time because you don't want to look at me. Oh, it's a sweet. Really? Really? In the hills? Why does she give you a swing number? It's a house. Oh. Okay, the GPS says 17 minutes, 6 miles. I thought it was 5 miles when I accepted it. Oh no, it was 6 miles. GPS says 18 minutes. Well, what can you do on a Tuesday? So that was delivered. There is no signal as usual. Uber is like glitching like hell, obviously, because there is no signal. And I cannot put the GPS because there is no signal. Anyway, so that was, it's a long drive through the hills. I thought she was closer in the hills, to be honest, but it's not a bad drive. Like the road is not that bad compared to the one that I did yesterday. Like that was in the smallest, narrowest street ever you could ever find. While I was putting the food on the floor, I don't know if they have an alarm for every time there is somebody at their door. I think it is. It literally, I mean, I'll put the footage, I'll put the camera, but dude, it scared me so much. It was so loud, and I was not expecting it, and she opened the door and she said thank you so much, but man, that scared the shit out of me. Anyway, that's done. Hopefully, it was for $15, so maybe it's more because it was 6 items. I don't know. We will see. I mean, it's still $15. It's kind of a long drive, but you know, it's Tuesday and all of the orders that I got were like $5, $6. I had a Cheesecake Factory for $19 for 3 orders. Hell no. First of all, I don't do Cheesecake Factory, but 3 orders for $19? I don't think so. Okay, no orders after this, sadly, and I didn't realize, but my shift on Doordash was ending early today because I forgot to schedule myself for the entire week, and I was not able to schedule myself until 2:30, and I was not able to extend the dash because when it stopped my dash, it was gray literally everywhere. So I took this opportunity to go to Target for myself because I haven't been there for a long time and I needed some stuff. I did have a few offers on UberEats that were really bad. So I guess today's lunch shift is not as good as yesterday. Well, it is what it is. Hopefully tonight we get good orders. I'm gonna go back home, have lunch. Okay, change of scenery today. Scenery, quote unquote. I decided to park at Pavilions today to see if I can get more shop and deliver tonight. I have people looking at me weird. I have a new phone holder that doesn't go in my car because Mini, the vents are round and basically nothing freaking sticks to the dashboard and nothing sticks and nothing, you know, it's like this and it doesn't turn, it doesn't rotate on itself. So see this, it's not going on there. Still waiting. I just had this order for alcohol order for $3.75 for 2 bottles of Smirnoff, and this lady, Helen, I'll put the screenshots on the screen, but she says, hand it to me, jacuzzi. Like, I hope you're enjoying your jacuzzi, Helen, and I hope nobody will bring you your alcohol for that amount of money. $0 tip. Shame on you. Okay, so I decided to drive back to my usual hotspot because I was not getting anything, and on the way I got a Pavilion order, but it was $17 for 16 items. The problem is when I checked the items, it was all freaking bottles and cases of like Gatorade, Mountain Dew, and all of this, and it was going to an apartment, obviously. Those people, they know what they're doing, you know, they don't want to do it themselves, you know what I mean? But then they don't tip well enough because all of these shop and deliver that I've done, the base pay was $10 or more. So I don't know if it's like an experiment or because they want to attract dashers to do more shop and delivers, so the base pay is higher, so when the customer tips, then the total is really high, like the two orders that I've done yesterday. I don't know, but I know 99% that the base pay was gonna be $10, and it was 16 items, and it was not 16 items that are super small. So I know this guy tipped just $7, and I'm not thrilled by it, you know. It's 6:30 right now, and I know the store is gonna be packed, so it's gonna take me at least 45 minutes to do this, if not more, because I still don't really know this store, so I still have to search even if the aisles are given. So I wanted to decline it, and then the delivery just timed out, so it was like, yeah, well, whatever. But yeah, hopefully we can get good orders. I feel like today, hopefully it's not a big failure today, but so far I have made $15. Woohoo! But you know, yesterday I did get $17 for 5 miles, and there is alcohol. So it's 6 bottles of Sauvignon Pavilions again. I think I'm gonna take this one. Screenshot. What's her name? Oh, it's he, Shun. It's kind of far, but it's 6 items, it's 6 bottles, so, and I just drove. Like, when I was in front of the pavilion, I did not get one pavilion order. Now I drove a mile away from there, and that's all I'm getting. Make it freaking make sense. What's up, shipped? Shipped. $13 order for 40 minutes. $7 order. What is this, you know? Alright, let's go to pavilions. Okay, just arrived at the store. I'm just checking that I have my red card. Yeah, it's there. Okay, I'm gonna do it a little bit different today with the body cam because I watched the footage yesterday and it was not that great. Oh, but I don't have my... The thing is, like, dangling. Forgot to tap the button to stop recording. So I was saying, pretty easy delivery here. There was a lady in front of the bottle that would not move. I was like, really? So it was a pretty easy find. Now that I know where the Cabernet is, because it's what the bottles were the last time. And there was almost nobody at the checkout line, so cannot complain. Okay, 13 minutes now, so let's go. We're back with that awful angle. But, so that was delivered. He met me outside. So I did receive an email, I think it was today actually, this morning, regarding alcohol deliveries on Doordash, and I will put a screenshot of the email on the video. But basically it said that they were making it like easier for us to deliver alcohol. Honestly, after this delivery, I can say for 100% that what they changed is just, no. What they did is just awful. Awful, awful, awful. It's not that it's complicated. It's just they're asking you to do so much stuff. They're asking, so basically, before, what you were doing when you were delivering alcohol was, you knocked on the door, person came with their ID, you scanned the back of the ID, and it was good to go. It was this easy. For Bevmo orders, they would ask for a signature, but honestly, it was any other order, they would not. So I was like, fine. But then, now, so you arrive. I should have recorded the screen, to be honest, because it's just a joke. But basically, they're like, verify the start verification. Then they're like, scan the front of the ID, and it wouldn't scan it because I told the person, I was like, oh, I need to scan the back, but actually I know I needed to scan the front. So then I read what was on the freaking screen, and it said scan the front. So then I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I was just confused. And then they say they take a picture basically of the front of the ID, and then you have to tap some button that says looks good. Yeah, I mean, sure. And then they're like, you are ready to start verification. And I was like, I thought I was already verifying the ID. Like, what am I doing here? And then they say, check that the ID match with the customer. And I was like, he already took his ID away. Like, I mean, I was able to see, but I was like, what's the point of all of this? Instead of making it super simple and scan the back. No, you have me checking, double checking. So, and then they were like, check that the customer is not intoxicated. I was like, no, he's not. And then they say end verification or end or complete delivery, whatever. Ugh, it's so complicated for such a simple thing. It used to be so simple. It used to be, you arrive, you scan the back of the ID. If it's like non-expired and from someone of over 21, then you're fine and you're on your way. Like it just makes it complicated for the dasher. Like they say, oh, we made it easier, like the process is easier. I don't know for who, because not for me. This order total, so they said on DoorDash that the subtotal was $91. That's not true. I'm pretty sure they're bamboozling us with the order totals as well, so we can't really know how much the customer tipped. But basically, how long is this light? Basically, this order came at a grand total of $119. $119. So this order should have been at least $30 at the very least. And that customer tipped $8 on a between $90 and $120 order receipt. So DoorDash, do something, because I'm pretty sure he tipped $8 because that's what was recommended to him, not because, I mean, who chooses $8 randomly for a tip? Nobody. So I'm pretty sure that DoorDash recommended tip was $8, and on a $90 or $107 for a stack. Ugh. For an $120 order grand total, honestly, no, that's just not possible. Like, you gotta do something better here. I just picked up a stack order for $18. I think for like 6 miles. Not too bad. One is a house, one is an apartment. The first restaurant, the food was not ready. And she said, oh, it's gonna be another 7 or 8 minutes, and it was indeed 8 minutes. And then the frozen yogurt, they had like a big group, but they make you stand on the side. So that was ready, and I picked it up in like, I don't know, 1 minute. So now, directions. Who is the first one? Frozen yogurt. So leave at my door. And the second one, she gave me the gate code I saw. So, okay, so it's freeway, 6 minutes away. Let's go. Okay, second drop off is done. It was not a complicated drop off. It's just, so she gave me the gate code, and then I had to take, maybe if I can put my GPS before going anywhere. And then I had to take the elevator, which is not a problem in itself. It's just, I don't like taking elevators. It's just, I mean, there was nobody, so that's good. But, and then when I arrived, so there were 2 ways, right or left. And obviously I didn't see the teeny tiny little sign that said 308 was on the left, so I went on the right. And I mean, you know, it's nothing. It's just like you feel stupid. And then it was the last apartment of the hallway. But that's done, and this order ended up being $13, and this whole, I believe this whole order ended up being $22 instead of 18. So always a win. It took me, what, 30 minutes? Academy of Country Music. I didn't even know that existed. That's cool. Not sure what's up with the phone, but it wasn't recording, so I've been talking for nothing for like 3 minutes. So, I was saying that I did not get any good orders after those 2 orders that I did the stack order, I did get a Pavilion order, but it was like $10. When I'm pretty sure that the shop and deliver orders are, the base pay is $10. I'm pretty sure they all have a $9 to $12 base pay. Does not matter the mileage, because yesterday's order, she was 1.4 miles from the, no, she was 0.9 miles from here, and the base pay was $10. Today's, he was 6 miles away, and his base pay, because he tipped $8, and the payout was 17. So the base pay was 9 for 6 miles. Make it make sense. $10 for 0.9 miles. And yesterday the second one was 5 miles, I think, and the base pay was $10 as well. So, and when I did this shop and deliver from Target a month ago, the base pay was $10 as well, and it was 8 miles. So that makes me say that shop and deliver almost all have a base pay from $9 to $12, depending on I don't know what, because it doesn't, apparently it's not about the mileage. So maybe it's about the items, the number of items. I have no idea. But the $10 base pay from 1 month ago, it was 2 items. And the $10 base pay from yesterday was 6 items. And today base pay was $9 and he had 6 items. So I don't really know what's going on. But I can say, not for sure obviously, but I can say that most shop and deliver orders have a base pay from $9 to $12. So if an order comes for $10, I'm pretty sure that person didn't tip, and that order that I got from Pavilions, it was it was 3 items, it was alcohol, 3 bottles of, I think it was vodka, and it was going into the hills. So I was like, you're cheap. Like, it's a pain to go into the hills. First of all, I gotta shop for your stuff. First of all. Second of all, I gotta wait and check out. Third of all, I gotta go into the hills and drive, and you're gonna tip me what? $0 or $1? Come on. So I declined it. And since then I had, I think, not even 10 orders come to my phone between Doordash and UberEats. So that tells you how dry today is. And they were all like $5. I think I had a $10 order for 11 miles. Absolutely not. So I think I'm gonna call it a day. I made $54 today. I don't know how I managed to do that, to be honest. Looks like a miracle because it's so dry. I've been waiting for 2 hours almost. See? $6.25 for 6.8 miles for 4 items. 7-Eleven, alcohol. Please call me when arriving. Well, yeah, it's alcohol. Gatorade, 4 Loco, and Twisted Tea. Yeah, I'm pretty sure your shit is more than $20. Why did you tip only $3? Maybe it's not $20. I mean, all in all, first of all, it's too low for an order that is alcohol, that is 7-Eleven, and no. I'm trying not to get stabbed here. So, little update. There's a dog. That's not the update. The update is, I was waiting for my McDonald's. Please, sir, stay in your lane with your Jeep. Okay, honestly, the Jeep drivers, I really don't like you. You don't know how to drive. That's not the update. The update is, I was waiting for my McDonald's at curbside pickup. Thank you very much. And I saw that I had, okay, there's just no way I'm gonna get it to hold. So basically, Uber, the last week I didn't get an adjustment. I'm not really sure why. I mean, I know because I probably made enough. I mean, you know, when you're not making the minimum amount per hour, they give you an adjustment. I guess the more orders you make, the less the more adjustment you're gonna get. But I didn't get an adjustment last week on Uber. I got an adjustment on DoorDash. I get pretty much like $30 adjustment every week on DoorDash since I came back to do DoorDash. And last week I didn't get an adjustment for Uber Eats, but I just saw that they gave me a $105. Where are you turning, sir? You're not in a turning lane. They gave me a $105 adjustment, so which makes my day way better now. But yeah, that was the update. I am going home. I have shut off the apps. I have shut down. I have turned down Uber, and I have ended my dash on DoorDash. It is 10 p.m. 11 right now. I'm gonna go home and have dinner.